how do you be successful with Fabric Copilot and avoid the pitfalls? Let me take you through something I learned recently and show you how you can be successful with Fabric Copilot. Hi, my name is Peter and I help people just like you and organizations realize the value out of their data, analytics, AI initiatives and solutions, particularly around the Microsoft ecosystem. And I attended the AI tour in Sydney recently and saw a great session from a Microsoft MVP, David Alzamendi, and part of that was around Fabric Copilot and how to be successful. What I liked about it is he started with Fabric Copilot in particular, a path to failure. So doing these things is a surefire way that you can waste a lot of time and energy and money by just turning on Fabric Copilot and expecting results. So first is ignoring business needs. So if you're not thinking about what business users actually need, then you're certainly setting yourself up for failure. The rolling out to all staff, turning it on is another great way to just deploy technology without any further thought and expect people to just get it and use it. Now, Fabric Copilot will, of course, assuming you're assuming correctly, it will fix the data and self-govern. If you take that approach, it doesn't do that, obviously. But if you have that impression that's going to just magically solve all these things for you, then you're certainly setting yourself up for failure. And if you expect all your staff is going to wing it with data because you give them access to tools and you brought some data in and it's going to solve all your problems, then expect this to be, as part of the great repeat of IT projects of past, and that's likely in most organizations. I thought it was a really compelling way to think about the assumptions and predications we have on some of these Gen AI tools like Fabric Copilot. We have a lot of expectations and we think it's going to solve a bunch of problems. And that can't be further from the truth. So Dave in his talk had a couple of suggestions around how we might be able to solve that, or at least set yourself up for a path to success. So the first is identifying the business use cases. So where is Fabric Copilot going to be useful and make a lot of sense? Is it for your data engineering teams? Is it for your report developers? Is it for the end user consumers? Think about those personas and how something like Fabric Copilot could be useful for them. And with that, define the rules, the policies, the guides, operating model you'll need to support it. This is basically the governance over Fabric Copilot. Like any system, anything we put out there as technology enablers, we should be thinking about how will people use it and the governance structures for that, including how we support and manage these environments. Now, importantly, a change management strategy. It is about, and this is really tied to rolling out Fabric Copilot incrementally, putting a change management strategy in place so you enable the right people with the right guides and policies and rules and guidance, and then do that in incremental bursts. So you can learn from those mistakes. You can look for success, measure success, look where things go right. And this all cycles back, in my view, just paraphrase all this from David's talk, but how this all then ties together to incrementally improve then the operating and governance models and your change management. And that will definitely put you, and I certainly agree with the sentiment Dave had to share, on a path to success with Fabric Copilot. So I hope that was useful, just to give you another idea when you're having conversations and you have, I hate to stereotype it, executives who see a lot of value in all the generative AI technologies and think this is going to solve all our world's problems. And it's a great tool, it's going to help a lot, and there's a lot of promise, but really think about the personas and use cases, how you'll roll it out, and that will put you in good stead to use Fabric Copilot and the greater Fabric ecosystem and leverage your data to its fullest.